Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I have taken a short hiatus from social media this past week because I literally needed a break. Good morning, Kev. Good morning, guys. I needed a break, guys. I just was tapped out. I was exhausted. And getting ready to start shooting in Houston in about a week and a half. So I'm off to Houston in about a week. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, guys. I know, and I didn't even give you guys notices. I just disappeared, right? And sometimes life is like that, right? Like there was just been so much going on. I posted inside my inner circle with my coaches, and I said that, it's like blessings and burdens go hand in hand, and I've talked about that before, that, you could be in the best times of your life and also the worst times of your life. And I've just seen that in different seasons of my life, how things can be going so amazing, but things can also be going to hell in a handbasket at the same time. And thank you, sweetheart. Ads Love says, you look so beautiful, Auntie Rebecca. I miss seeing you. Thank you, sweetie. Look, I just got up. I ain't even done my hair, y'all. I'm looking crazy. I'm down in Texas actually right now this week also. My niece/daughter was going to a makeup training. She got certified as a makeup artist down here in Texas this week. And so I'm down here supporting her, brought her down. She's only 20. And stayed with her this week so she could go to school, and she graduated yesterday. So proud of my Jazzy Poo. Congratulations, baby. I love you. And so I'm still on mom duty before I head to Texas for full time for the next few months. And but I wanted to come on and say this because this was on my heart this morning when I woke up. Because one of the things I recognize as a reformed nice girl, right? A reformed nice girl. Why do I say reformed nice girl? Because nice girls don't have the hard conversations. Nice girls avoid conflict. Nice girls turn the other cheek. Nice girls do a whole lot of things that are not really honest. And I'm a reformed nice girl, right? Hello in Sri Lanka. Hi, sweetheart. I'm a reformed nice girl. Am I kind? Am I loving? Yes. Am I firm when I need to be? Do I check people when they need to be checked? Yeah. And I had to learn how to be that way, because by avoiding conflict or drama, you actually create drama. By avoiding conflict, by avoiding drama, and listen, when you're doing it, this is for all my really, really good-hearted, kind, loving, sensitive people. When you're doing this, your brain is telling you you're taking the high road. You're turning the other cheek. I'm telling you how this works. You're telling yourself you're the better person. You're more mature. Because it's your brain's way of reinforcing to you, right? Thank you, Nikki. I know I've missed you guys too. That's right, Stacks. Nice girls finish last too, just like nice guys finish last. That's right. Why? Because while you're so busy trying to convince yourself that you should not confront a difficult conversation, that you're going to avoid doing the hard things, saying your truth, speaking up for yourself, telling somebody how you feel, correcting someone about what they said about you or what they did, right? While you're over there avoiding all of this conflict and drama, you are teaching and training people how to treat you. You're teaching people how to think about you. You're teaching people how to take advantage of you. When you don't correct someone because you're avoiding conflict, right? Because that's right, humans avoid conflict due to reptilian brain fight or flight responses. And if you haven't learned to be a fighter, if you haven't learned to stand up for yourself in situations, am I saying you're going to fight in every situation? Am I saying you're going to be attacking everybody in every situation? No. I was having a conversation with my niece down here in Texas. We were riding around the car. And she's saying, but Auntie, one of the things that's hard is knowing the balance. When do you know when to be kind and nice? Or when has it gone too far and now it's time to be firm? For people who are really, really, really nice, it's hard to discern when to be firm, when to be kind, when is it going too far, when are you supposed to say something, when are you supposed to not to? And I said, sweetheart, here's how you know. When something doesn't make you feel good and it is interrupting your well-being and your peace and your happiness or your peace of mind, when something is messing with your equilibrium, when someone says or does something that makes you feel not good, that is the feedback to you that you need to say or do something, because something that whatever is going on is going against your intrinsic organic boundaries. God gives us all knowledge in a biological, organic sense of what is right for us, what is fair, what we should expect of people. But what do? Listen to this. Nikki says that part. You already have internal divine wisdom inside of your divine DNA, the God inside of you that is always trying to guide you, right? But what do? You override it. You don't listen to it. Because of the conflict avoidance, you will filter and censor yourself. You won't, when someone does something and your first initial reaction, your first instinct is to say, hey, wait a minute. No, I don't treat you like that. You don't get to treat me like that. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. You can't disrespect me like this. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. You can't treat me like this. Instead, you filter that. You reject it, dismiss it. Ignore your instincts, and you shut your mouth. You hold your tongue. You don't speak up. This is also this is what happens with passive aggressive people. So you don't say anything. You hold it in. You push it down. You're getting angry. Ooh. And it's just building up until suddenly somebody says something or does something that hurts you or is disrespectful, and now you blast them. It may not even be the person who's been doing the original offense or taking advantage, but now you blast whoever that person is that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and you're angry and looking crazy, and they're looking at you like, what is wrong with you? You're tripping. I mean, dang, I just, sorry I didn't put the toilet seat down. Sorry I didn't close the kitchen cabinet the way you liked, or sorry you thought I was being too loud. You're going off on people. But it's not even the person you're really mad at, right? Because why? You've been avoiding conflict, avoiding hard conversations, avoiding putting people in their place, avoiding correcting people in their treatment of you. So guess what? That's right, Day 3.0. We need to unlearn that good girls say nothing thought process. Yes. You create your own monster inside. Yes, Stack. Yes. So guess what, guys? This is what else you create. You're creating all these little monsters around you because you keep enabling and being quiet and not saying anything. And guess what? This also goes into hand in hand with enabling, with you not being honest. You do too much because you won't speak up and put boundaries in place, because you won't correct someone. This goes hand in hand with not saying no. You struggle to say no. You struggle to say no thank you. You struggle to stop doing for people who are taking advantage of you. So you'll keep showing up for people who are spitefully misusing you. Spitefully. You know they talking about you, but you still smiling and acting like they your friend. You know that they no good. You know that they don't like you. You know deep down they don't love you. And you keep, oh, but I'm not going to let them change me. I did this with my ex-husband. I'm not gonna go to his level. I'm not gonna let him change who I am. No matter how much he's terrorizing me, no matter how much he's abusing me, no matter how much trauma he inflicts, I'm not gonna let him change my heart because I'm a good person and I'm not gonna let him change my heart. No, that is your brain trying to keep you in the same cycles of people pleasing. Yes, people pleasing, vicious, toxic, dysfunctional cycles where you don't stand up for yourself, speak your mind, stand in your truth, stand your ground. Another conversation I was having with my niece. I said, so guess what happens when you start showing up? Guess what happens when you start speaking up? Guess what happens when you start standing up for yourself? Can I tell you what happens? You're welcome, Soft Notes. Guess what happens? It's about self-worth and self-respect. See, you don't understand that using your voice and speaking up and doing the hard things, saying the hard things, even if your voice is shaking, even if your stomach is in knots, if you start speaking up, correcting, standing up for yourself, confronting the bullies in your life, confronting the people. And can I tell you something? Some of the people around you are not bullies. Some of the people around you are not bad people. They don't even know that you're hurting. They don't even know that you're upset. Guess what? You are a chameleon. You are an Academy Award winning actor. You're an Academy Award winning actress. You're constantly acting like, oh, okay, fine, yeah, I can do that for you. Yes, sure. Oh, yes, I have another $100 you can borrow. Yes, oh, sure, I can give you a ride. Oh, yes, because you're so busy being goody, goody, goody two-shoes and trying to project this image, play this role that you think goes hand in hand with being a good Christian or being a good person. So you keep showing up fake. And you're doing such a great job at it, they don't even know that you're acting. They don't know that you're mad. They don't know that you're unhappy. They don't know that you're breaking down inside. They don't know that you've lost all self-respect. They don't know it's tearing up your self-esteem. So they're just like, oh, this is just, hey, Faith, right? This is just who Yolanda is. This is just who she is. This is, oh my God, she's so sweet. She's so giving. She's so understanding. She's so gracious. She's so helpful. She's so, oh, I just love her. She's always there when you need her. So what do? As you start standing up for yourself, thank you, Live Fancy Free, for a badge, honey. When you start standing up for yourself, this is the conversation my niece and I had. My new cup says activist. This is what happens when you stand up for yourself. You start saying, hey, no. You start saying, I don't like that. That's not me. I don't like how you're talking to me. No, I'm not going to stick around for this type of behavior. I'm not available to do that. You start putting boundaries. You start saying no. You start correcting people. Are people going to like it that are used to you doing whatever they want? Who are used to you being a doormat? Who are used to getting their way with you because you trained them to think that way and feel that way? This includes kids. This includes your children, adult children. This includes everybody. Are they going to like it? They're not going to like it at all. And you can't do it one time and think that you're going to retrain all of the years of reinforced enabling that you've been doing, right? Oh, and here somebody said, be careful of the delivery. Can I tell you what I've learned about the delivery? Can I tell you what I learned? Yeah, when you're being real nice, they don't tend to hear you. It's when you start getting forceful. It's when you start being really firm with people that they're like, oh, you mean business. You're serious about this. You're kind of passionate about this. Okay. Because when you're still being nicey, it's like, didn't I just tell you last week to stop doing that? That you do that all the time? That you cut me short when I'm trying to talk to you about something that matters to me, but I can be there for you and listen to you for hours when it's something going on with you, but you're not there for me when I call? And this is where you're going to learn the difference between who loves you and who doesn't. Who's willing to stick around for the you with boundaries? Who's willing to stick around for the healthy you? The you that has self-respect and self-esteem and confidence. The you that has a voice. Who's going to love that you, the real you? Because as you start reinforcing, because you're retraining everybody to the new you, as you start doing that, the people who fall off and don't get with the program, you got to let them walk. Somebody says I've been called an angry black woman when I've done that. I don't care. Call me whatever you want. You just mad because you're not getting your way. You just mad because you're not walking all over me no more. You just mad because you're not getting the benefits of me without contributing anything. They're not going to like it, guys. I'm just telling you right now, be prepared. But guess what happens when you start showing up? What does God respond to? What does God respond to? God responds to faith. God responds to boldness. God responds to feelings. Feelings. How you feel about you and how you show up begins to shift what you attract and manifest in your life. As you show up standing up for yourself and say, how dare you talk to me like that? How dare you treat me like that? I deserve better than that. I deserve God's best. I have done everything for you. I am a blessing and a benefit. How dare you treat me? How dare you talk to me? And guess what that is, guys? God wants you showing up like that because he wants you to stand in your identity, in your power. You are a blessing. And so as you show up bold about who you are, what you deserve, and you start cutting people off who don't treat you right, guess what comes more? Now, more love comes into your life, more faith, more boldness, more identity. What is all of that connected to? It's connected to passion. It's connected to money. It's connected to promotion. It's connected to emotional breakthrough. It's connected to healing. As you finally show up authentic, real, honest, speaking your mind, letting your yays be yays and your nays be nays. As you show up, that's not quite who I am. You know, you had got part of it right, but you're quick to correct people. You're not going to let people just think whatever they want to think or let people say whatever they want to say. Of course, you're picking your battles. If you're a social media influencer like me, people are going to say all kinds of stuff. You can't run around correcting everybody, but it's the people who matter. The people in your inner circle, the people you love. You have to retrain them how to respect you and how to treat you. And as you do that, and as you show up in your own life, God and all the blessings you've been looking for will start to chase you down. You stop getting out of this place of pleading and begging with God and the universe to bring you what you want, because you become what you're asking for. You become what you keep praying for. You're asking God to change everything. You're asking God to change people, God doesn't miraculously change anything. God works through you to change because you're the only person you have control over. And it is then as you place boundaries and firmness, and you are a direct communicator and clearly communicate what you require. You communicate. And you don't have to be angry to communicate. Some of you are going to go through seasons where it's going to be really up and down. When you're first learning balance and learning to speak up for yourself. I say this all the time to clients. When you're first learning to get these legs, when you're first learning how to do this, you're not going to get it all right. You're practicing. You're going to get real aggressive with some people because you're finally standing up for yourself. And that's okay. Because you're going to find balance. You're going to find that middle ground when you know when to be firm. You know when to be kind. You know when to correct. You know when there needs to be conflict and there needs to be a hard conversation. Why? Your spiritual feedback is showing you, I'm not happy. I'm getting very resentful. I'm getting angry. This isn't fair. That's when you know you haven't had a conversation that needs to be had. That's when you know you haven't put down a boundary that needs to be there. Anyway, by avoiding conflict and drama, you actually create it. And how do you create it? Because when you don't confront the people in the situations when you need to bring correction, and you keep enabling people to take advantage of you, you're creating more conflict down the road because there's going to be a blow up. There's going to be a moment where all of this builds up and now you look crazy because you've been acting like a child because you've been avoiding all these conversations and all these situations until it's combustible, until it becomes a big crisis. And so now down the road, you're having to correct behavior and try to correct bullies and enemies and demons in your life. But now it's at an explosive crisis type situation because you helped to create those bullies. You helped to empower those demons. You helped to empower their mindset, their thinking that they can do whatever they want to do and do whatever they want and talk to you however they want, and you're not going to do shit about it. So now you've created expectations for you that go against who you really are because you weren't being honest. But you want to play victim. But it's not your fault. Oh, they took advantage of me. They're mean. They're a monster. They're evil. They're a narcissist. They're this, they're that. I'm going to need you to take responsibility for the part you have played in helping to empower these bullies, because bullies know who they can bully and they know who they can't bully. People know who they can disrespect and they know who they can't disrespect. Narcissists know who they can prey on and who they can't. So you've been making yourself a target, a victim, because you refuse to stand up for yourself. You refuse to work on you. You refuse to walk in your power. You refuse to speak your voice. You refuse to say no. So you fall into that trap and you see it playing out again and again, but you don't do anything to correct it. And then I just want them to go away, leave me alone. Why won't they leave me alone? I just want it to be over. Why can't they drop it? Why is it always a battle? Why is it always something? I feel attacked. You don't even want to go to the holiday get-togethers because there's that one bully cousin you got who always messing with you, but you ain't never turn around and clock them verbally. See, what I've learned about bullies, what I've learned about people who are not happy is that you have to check bullies. If you keep giving a figurative gut punch to a bully and you go on the attack mode, and guess what? All you got to do is tell the truth about someone. You don't have to lie on them like they're lying on you. You can simply turn around and face them and tell them the truth about who they are, where they're at, and how jacked up they are, and they can't handle it. Can't handle it. They're already insecure. They're already struggling. They're already half broken. That's why they're picking on you. They're miserable. Happy people don't run around causing misery in people's lives. And when you turn around and stand up and say, look, chick, I'm not going to stand for this BS no more, because your raggedy ass over here miserable of your own making, out of your own choices, and running around trying to wreak havoc in everybody else's life because you a hot damn mess, lying about everybody, attacking everybody, spreading rumors and lies and gossip, always talking about somebody else because you don't want to focus on you. Always running your ass around somewhere because you don't want to sit still and let God catch up with you. See, I can tell somebody in a heartbeat about himself. I'm not scared. You're miserable. So you've taken on the job of making everybody else effing miserable. And when you don't check these people, and when you don't tell them about themselves, guess what? All's fair. Oh, they just gonna take it. They just gonna deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna do me. And that's what I've learned. You gotta check people. I'm your huckleberry. I'll tell you. I will stand there bold-faced and tell you about yourself. Why? Because I ain't scared. What I got to be scared about? I'm the person doing my work. I'm the person showing up. I'm the person constantly searching myself, working on me. I'm hard on me. You think it's that hard for me to be hard on you and give you some tough love? Because you need to get your ish together? No, you got the right one, boo. I'll tell you about yourself. Because you're a hot mess. And guess what? People don't want to hear about themselves. They're going to leave you alone. You start coming at them and telling them about themselves instead of sitting back, co-signing their BS. If you start showing, girl, you a hot ass mess, girl. Has anyone ever told you you need therapy? That you over here, you cray-cray. You are off the rails. Guess what? You ain't gonna have to worry about them coming around you no more. They ain't gonna call you. They don't want to be around you because people don't want correction. People don't want them problems. They want to be comfortable in their mess, and all of that projected ego and pride that makes them think they're doing just fine and they good. They don't want to hear anything going against that. Anyway, by avoiding conflict, you create it. You create it. Hold people accountable. Stop. When someone does something, check them in the moment. I made a post on my story this week. When you let people slide by with something, one thing, you let them slide with one thing, they'll be ice skating all over your life. Remember, you teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to respect you. And for those of you who have people who have been in your life for a long time and you're now coming into your power and your voice, it's not going to happen overnight. Stop expecting to retrain them to respect you and honor you and appreciate you when you done spent 10 years teaching them to disrespect you and take you for granted. All right, guys, I love you. I'm headed back to Atlanta today. Love you guys. Blessings in abundance. This week, I think I'll be back for a regular and Pope show this week. I'm going to be back, guys. I'm going to have to think about my schedule. It's crazy because I leave out for Houston next Saturday. All right, but I'm gonna keep you guys in my journey, let you guys know what's going on. Headed down to film the new show. All right, guys, I love you. Blessings in abundance. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.